Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today, the video we've all been waiting for. Mike Season 1 versus Mike Season 4. Coming! In Season 1, Mike wasn't just a background player. He was the leader of the Scoobies. The kid with heart, with bravery, with the instinct to protect his friends, and especially with Eleven. Mike mattered. He wasn't a placeholder boyfriend, he was the anchor that grounded Eleven to humanity. Since Season 1, in those early episodes, they feel natural, layered with little details, the nervous pauses and the little hopeful smiles. Even the way his voice cracked when he was trying to be brave. It felt like a real boy falling in love for the first time, while also trying to navigate the terror of losing his best friend, Will. Mike had purpose. In those early episodes, you could see and feel Finn pouring himself into the role. He gave Mike vulnerability and leadership at the same time. Fast forward to Season 4, and Mike's character feels completely different. Not just older, but flatter. A big part of this is the writing. Mike loses his role as leader. He's no longer the emotional center of the group. This again is the writer's fault. There's too many characters, I've said it before. Instead, he becomes defined entirely by one thing, being Eleven's boyfriend. And Finn's acting reflects that shift. It's not bad acting, but there's a lack of dimension. He spends most of the season either worried about Eleven or awkwardly repeating the same beats. Gone are the little nuances, the believable leadership. Instead, Mike feels sidelined, almost irrelevant to the story outside of the romance. By Season 4, it almost looks like Finn himself doesn't have much material to work with. He doesn't get the powerful emotional moments that defined his character early on. He has no friend to mourn for, no girlfriend to rescue. And when he does, like the famous I love you monologue, it feels forced. He hasn't got the same depth that we saw in Season 1. So what happened exactly? Was the problem in the writing or the acting?
And then what about Hawkins? That lady's just supposed to keep it contained. Like you can contain any of this without Elle. I mean...
Season 4, Episode 4, Mike and Will. This is such a great scene to demonstrate the acting abilities because the camera takes turns, so you get to almost have a comparison on the acting abilities of these two. He's stressed out, he's worried about Eleven, he's thinking about the note, he's worried. But I don't know, this one just... You could say that he's too present with Will.
It just felt more real.
He's supposed to be in thought, thinking about Elle, thinking about the note, thinking about what he's going to do, and yet he's too present in the room with Will. Will can talk to him and he gets Mike's attention. It might have been better if Mike was really distracted so Will couldn't pull his attention.
She's going to be okay. She's not in Hawkins.
The only problem is you put him in a scene like this and Will just completely destroys him. You can see how relaxed Will is. You can see how in thought Will is. Very calm and natural.
Looks like it's going to be up to us again. It always is, isn't it? Always is, isn't it?
Mike's character has been left sort of to the side. And they haven't really been able to give him much of an arc. And I don't think they can. They can't change that now. He's really only there for one particular part. Compare this with Season 3, Episode 3, Mike and Will.
We're just not in the mood right now. Yeah, Mike, that's the problem. You guys are never in the mood anymore. You're ruining our party. That's not true.
In this particular part, Mike holds his own with Will. Will doesn't completely destroy him in the performance. If anything, it's a very balanced scene.
Elle's not stupid. It's not my fault you don't like girls.
This is a few years earlier. They're both doing a very good job at this simple argument, just Mike, you can see he's trying to work out what's bothering Will.
That we were never gonna get girlfriends? That we were just gonna sit in my basement all day and play games for the rest of our lives? Yeah. Yes, I did. Will! Will! Will, come on!
Season 1 has Mike's best moments. Season 1, Episode 1. This is when they were children. You can see just the innocence in their faces. And yet with this situation with Hopper and they're being interviewed by the police, you can see how distracted Mike is. He's got things on his mind. He's got adults talking to him, and yet you can see he's thinking. He's not pulled away. They're not pulling him out of his thoughts. Episode 2 with Elle.
You're in trouble, aren't you?
If you look at the eye contact he gives Elle, the little tiny movements in his eyes, it's constant, locked in focus. He is 100% committed to this moment with Elle, trying to understand the danger that she is in, trying to understand who the bad people are that she's talking about.
Bad people?
There's nothing fake about this. It's very believable.
The bad people?
Something about children as well. They have that innocence that you can't really see overacting. Wind forward years later, Season 4, Episode 3.
I do not belong.
You mean in Lenora?
Anywhere.
Even the words, the vocabulary that Elle uses, she's still 11 in her eyes. You can see it. She's carrying her emotion very well. You can see the hurt, and even more so because you know she's different. So she can't handle her emotions like everyone else. But Mike, he just seems like he's just, irritated or annoyed. It doesn't seem like he's really feeling anything.
That's not true. But I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do. I mean, it was so crazy. It happened so fast, but it doesn't change anything. It doesn't matter.
Maybe I'm being too critical, but it's still,
I care for you so much.
Care.
You can see it's almost easy to tell when you put him next to Millie Bobby Brown.
But you don't love me anymore.
Who said that I didn't?
You never say it.
I say it.
And then you put him in the next scene opposite Noah. Those two in particular, they're the strongest performers in the show.
You can't even write it, Mike. From Mike.
Do you see what I'm seeing with his performance? Mike is no longer the boy that carried the group. He's a passenger. The group has disbanded. They've given Lucas something to fight for, Max. They've given Dustin a friend to mourn for, Eddie. And they've given Will an amazing internal struggle to play out. When a character has no direction, the actor has no direction either. When I go back to Season 1, I still believe in Mike. I believe in his friendship with Will, his bravery with the group, and his love for Elle. It feels real. By Season 4, that spark is harder to find. Maybe the truth is this: Mike Wheeler peaked too early. And the tragedy isn't in Finn's acting, but it's in the writing that never allowed his character to shine. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.